Hi guys, and welcome to this video, which is about the Intel Skeletal Hand Tracking Library experimental release. And you might be wondering what you're looking at here, but actually if you look hard, I'm in the background of that black window with a hand, and what my 3D camera is looking for a hand. So if I put my right hand out into the view, the Skeletal Tracking Library begins to track it, which is nice. At this distance, the accuracy is a bit strange, but you can see it represents a 3D hand. If I get closer, it becomes more accurate, and I can actually turn my fingers and manipulate them as long as it gets them right. Sometimes you have to pull back and start again. And you can actually move each finger like that, and it will show you a true 3D representation. So if I do my thumbs up, let me go out and back in again. It's not always perfect, but it's very close to being there. See that? Thumbs up, tracking the hand nicely. This is just one of the demos I'm going to show, but that one is very impressive, I think. And I've just watched a screencast where he basically just says it maintains an array of bones and uses the 3D camera to update the bones, and then obviously just draws some sort of cylinder based on each bone in the array. And that is cool. Very cool. You can even swear with it. Right, so I'm going to load the next. Oh no, I'll go through the examples. One, yeah, oh, I've got to select it first. One turns the mesh on and off, so it just shows some data about my hand, depth data, I guess. Two shows the skeleton on and off, which shows how it's actually tracking my fingers there. Look. And three shows the bases of the bones. It tracks 17 bones, and four shows actual segments. So you can see. It feels awkward actually having to hold your right hand out. I'd rather use my left hand technically, but I don't think it'll work as well. Obviously not. But yeah, it's working pretty cool. And you need the Intel perceptual camera for this at the moment. Look at that. But you can imagine the possibilities with the Oculus Rift and things like that. And that's exactly why I'm messing with it. Okay, so I'll pause this and come back. Oh, he's got my face. This is the depth buffer readback demo, which is the same really. It's just showing you different views of what's happening. Up in the top left you can see it's a sort of cartoony view, and it looks really quite convincing and nice. Bottom left being just a 3D one. Well, you can adjust the scale as well. Let me see what that looks like. I haven't actually tried that. Let me get my hand nicely in the middle. That doesn't seem to do much, the scale adjusting. WASD. Anyway, that's quite cool. So up in the corner there, it does look like a computer game, and it's sort of, you could be playing one of these games, FPS games, where your own hand is represented in 3D in front of you when playing the Rift. Now that would be trippy as hell, I would say. Okay, on to the next demo, which is the last demo, but this one is awesome. This is an actual physics simulation game, look. So my hand there is floating, waiting for actions, and obviously everything there is to be played with. Now the hand is not quite big enough to pick up the cubes, which is a bit disappointing, but watch what you can do. Oh, see, I just moved my hand forward there, that's all I did. That's brilliant. And I can hit this thing if I can get it. There you go. And I can actually try and grab things. Which it's quite difficult to do. I'm going to load this one again. Whoa. Now it's easy to get carried away and feel like you can actually do it, and then you forget where the camera actually is, but As you can see, I'm making a valiant effort at trying to pick up one of these, and the fingers have been forgotten, so you come right out and you go back in. Yeah, I think I've got it there. See how I could grasp it? Whew! So that, my friends, is the beginning of a very nice thing. The fact that you can render and see the hand right there. Mix that with some other stuff and you've got some really nice tech. Whey! Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm going to be doing a lot more playing around with this sort of thing in the future, and I'm trying at the moment messing with it right in a browser which can be controlled with gestures and voices, and not just a browser but a whole OS sort of suite of tools. So, any good ideas, let me know below. Thank you.